cooperated as our guest of honor and speakers coinciding with the flag raising ceremony. And this ceremony is broadcast live via the official Facebook page of the Philippine National Police. The ceremony begins. You just heard the sound of the attention call.
Pinuno, ma, ha. Alupad, ma, ha.
Magsitayo po tayong lahat para sa pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Tangal, ta.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Mga Pinuno, hugay ka ma. Ha. Mga Pinuno, baba kamay. Ha. Baba. Ta.
We would like to request Police Colonel Jaime Sereno III, Deputy Director of the PMP Chaplain Service, to deliver the invocation.
Let us acknowledge the presence of God and offer prayer. Almighty and gracious God, as we gather here on this bright Monday morning, we come together under the banner of our nation's flag. We raise it high as a symbol of our unity, strength, and enduring commitment to the values it represents. We thank you for the opportunities this week brings. Grant us the wisdom to use each day to build a better future for our community. Lord, as we raise this flag, it reminds us of the ideals of patriotism and unwavering service to all. Lead us to resolutely strive for a more professional and service-oriented organization where our standing policies and core values are not just words but lived realities. Bless us with physical strength, guide our decisions, sanctify our actions, and help us to serve with integrity and good example. On this Monday and throughout the week, may we be a shining example of unity, cooperation, and goodwill. as you lead our badge and uniform reflects the love we have for our country and our fellow citizens. All this we pray as we humbly call upon your name, now and as ever. Amen.
Amen. The panunumpa ng katapatan sa watawat ng Pilipinas and Police Officers Pledge will be led by Police Brigadier General Reynaldo Pawit.
Mangyaring itaas ang ating kanang kamay.
Taas ka ng kamay. No! Mga pinuno, taas ka ng kamay. No!
Sabay-sabay po nating bigkasin ang panunumpa ng katapatan sa watawat ng Pilipinas. Ako ay Pilipino, buong katapatang nanunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas at sa bansang kanyang sinasagisag na may dangal, katarungan at kalayaan na pinagkikilos ng sambayanang makadiyos at makakalisasan at makabansa.
Mga pinuno, baba kamay. Ha! Baba! Ha!
In unison, let us recite the police officer's pledge. I will love and serve God, my country and people. I will uphold the Constitution and obey legal orders of the duly constituted authorities. I will oblige myself to maintain a high standard of morality and professionalism. I will respect the customs and traditions of the police service, and I will live a decent and virtuous life to serve as an example to others.
Thank you very much, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
To give his welcome remarks, we would like to call the Deputy Chief PNP for Administration, Police Lieutenant General Rodel Sermonia. Let us give him a warm applause, ladies and gentlemen.
To our distinguished guest of honor and speaker, Mr. Philip D., the Executive Vice President of Metrobank Foundation, the other guests from the Metrobank Foundation, the Chief of the Directorial Staff, Major General Manuel Peralta, the Inspector General of the Internal Affairs Service, Attorney Alfigar Triambulo, Major General Edgar Alan Ocubo, the Director for Police Community Relations, other directorial staff, directors of the National Support Units, senior officers, the gallant men and women of the Philippine National Police. Isang mapagpalang Lunes ng umaga sa ating lahat. Sa pagbubukas ng panibagong linggo sa ating buhay, paglilingkod sa ating sambayanan, nais ko munang pasalamatan ng taus-puso ang ating mahal na Chief PNP, Police General Benjamin Acorda Jr. sa pagtatangkilik at suportang kanyang ibinibigay sa ginawa nating command visit sa iba't ibang mga regional units natin at mga area police command. Nais ko pong iulat sa inyo na sa loob ng halos 3 linggo, makukumpleta na po natin na bisitahin ang lahat ng rehiyon sa buong bansa upang igiit muli ang mga patakaran natin sa pagsunod at pagpapatupad sa internal disciplinary mechanism, doctrine of command, responsibility, at ang police operational procedures. As we are aware of the recent outbursts of public outrage towards the involvement of police personnel in some sensational incidents of abuses and misconduct has created another tide of clamor for the PNP leadership to decisively address these issues in order to satisfy people's trust and confidence. This demands the PNP to become sensitive to these sentiments of the people and be responsive to public clamor for the PNP to sincerely police our own ranks. We have to bring across our message to the people that the PNP leadership sincerely and strongly do not condone such atrocities of its few misguided members. At yan po ang kabuuan na mensahe ng ating pag-ikot sa iba't ibang regional offices, including that of the different area police commands. Sa harap po ng mga partner stakeholders, advocacy support groups at sa mga civic groups na katuwang ng Philippine National Police sa ating hakbangin tungo sa paglinis ng ating hanay at sa pagsusulong ng kabutihan sa paglilingkod sa pamahalaan, nagpahayag ng kanilang commitment ang ating mga commanders, mga regional directors, provincial directors, na sila na mismo ay personal na ipagpapatuloy ang ginagawa nating talk to men upang maiparating ang mga mensahe na nais iparating ng ating butihing, mahal na Secretary of Interior and Local Government, Attorney Benjamin Abalos Jr. at ng ating Chief PNP, General Benjamin Acorda Jr. sa lahat ng mga kagawad ng Philippine National Police. Sa ating pagpapatuloy sa mga susunod pa na pagbisita or command visit sa atin po ay atin pong bibigyan ng brand equity itong aktibidad natin at kikilalanin natin itong Transparency and Integrity Caravan upang tumatak sa isip ng lahat ng ating mga kasamahan sa iba't ibang hanay ng kapulisan mula sa patrolman hanggang sa pinakamataas na rangko sa pakikipagtulong ng civil society para isulong ang tagubilin ng Pangulong Bongbong Marcos sa PNP na itaguyod ang integridad, moralidad, pananagutan sa tungkulin at pagtutulungan ng taong bayan at kapulisan tungo sa kapayapaan, kaayusan at kaunlaran pampamayanan. This is what the President considers as parameters of good governance. Mapalad tayong lahat ngayong umaga sapagkat kasama natin ngayon ang mga nagwagi ng Metrobank Foundation's 2023 Outstanding Filipino Awardees. Congratulations to the 3 PNP awardees, Police Colonel Renel Sabaldica, Police Major May Ann Cunanan, and Police Chief Master Sergeant Dennis Bendo. And welcome to the growing Parthenon of the finest of all policemen, military men, and teachers who have dedicated their careers in serving the Filipino people. Sila ang mga ehemplo ng kabutihan na dapat nating tularan. At sila rin ang mga sumisimbolo ng kabutihan at katapatan ng serbisyo. At yan po ay hindi lamang sila, kundi napakarami po yan. Daang-daan at libu-libong kapulisan ang gumagawa ng kabutihan araw-araw. Nakakalungkot lang dahil pag may isang pangyayari or kung may mga mangilan-ilan na gumagawa ng kalokohan ay naaapektuhan ang imahe ng buong organisasyon natin. Kaya't kami po dito sa liderato ng National Headquarters sa pangunguna ng ating butihing Chief PNP, General Benjamin Acorda Jr., ay hindi po kami mapapagod. Hindi po kami magsasawa para gabayan at isulong ang integridad ng bawat miyembro ng Philippine National Police. Tulad na lang lagi kong sinasabi sa mga kapwa ko Metro Bank awardees ng CAPS mula pa noon, hindi sa pagtanggap ng karangalan ngayon, taon nagtatapos ang hakbang sa katangi-tanging paglilingkod. Naway magsilbing dagdag lakas at inspirasyon ang karangalang ito upang patuloy tayong maglingkod sa sambayanang Pilipino at higit pa sa hinihingi ng tawag ng tungkulin. Let us work together in promoting collaborative partnership to continuously sustain the wide support of the public to our beloved organization. I indulge to the challenge of bridging gap in understanding and by continuously supporting different platforms of collaborative partnership to facilitate stakeholders' involvement in the PNP's internal cleansing drive and our collective quest for good governance. Muli, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat and welcome everyone.
Thank you very much, sir. Please be seated. We will now proceed to the awarding of PNP personnel with significant accomplishments and presentation of the police officers awardees of the 2023 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos. We would like to request the awardees to rise and move forward for the presentation of awards.
And to present the awards is Mr. Philip D., Executive Vice President, Metrobank Foundation Incorporated, and Police Lieutenant General Rodel Sermonia, the Deputy Chief PNP for Administration. And they will be assisted by the Chief of Directorial Staff, IGES, and TDPCR. For having been adjudged as 2023 Metrobank Outstanding Filipinos for Senior Police Commission Officer category as the PNP's Transformational Leader for Innovative Law Enforcement and Community Development, the medalya ng katangi-tanging gawa is awarded to Police Colonel Renel Sabaldica of the Directorate for Personnel and Records Management. Thank you very much. For having been adjudged as the 2023 Metrobank Outstanding Filipinos for Field Grade Police Commission Officer category as the PNP's Vanguard of Police Integrity, the medalya ng katangi-tanging gawa is awarded to Police Major Mayan Cunanan of the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group. Thank you very much. For having been adjudged as 2023 Metrobank Outstanding Filipinos for Police Non-Commissioned Officer category as the Manila City's Police Mentor for the out-of-school youth and children in conflict with the law, the medalya ng katangi-tanging gawa is awarded to Police Chief Master Sergeant Dennis Bendo of the National Capital Region Police Office. Thank you very much. For their extraordinary service in the advancement of police-related public service of the highest order as the lead personnel in the Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Week in partnership with the Dangerous Drugs Board and National Bicycle Organization in conducting Bicicleta Iwas Droga, held at the PNP Grandstand and Transformation Oval, Camp Brigadier General Rafael Crame last November 13, 2022. The medalya ng katangi-tanging gawa is awarded to Police Major Yurim J. Makasil of the Directorate for Police Community Relations. Thank you very much. For invaluable services rendered during the opening and evaluation of bids for the supply and delivery on the procurement of different object classes and repair maintenance of various equipment on its maintenance and other operating expenses for the third quarter fiscal year 2022. The Medalya ng Kasanayan is awarded to Police Major Michela Andan of DPCR. Thank you very much. For eminently meritorious and invaluable services rendered as members of the Secretariat during the kick-off ceremony of the 2023 National Women's Month celebration with the theme We for Gender Equality and Inclusive Society, held on last March 6, 2023 at National Headquarters, Camp Brigadier General Rafael Crame, Quezon City, with Honorable Carmelita Abalos as a guest of honor and speaker. The Medalya ng Kasanayan is awarded to Police Staff Sergeant Lena Lynn Uhano of DPCR. Thank you very much. For eminently meritorious and invaluable services rendered as members of the team that managed the conduct of the job fair and the PNP Caravan, dubbed as Servisyo para sa OFW, last February 23, 2023 at the PNP Multi-Purpose Center, attended and participated by officials from DMW, OWA, CASA of Quezon City, non-government organizations, and overseas recruitment agencies. The Medalya ng Kasanayan is awarded to Police Master Sergeant Medel Anamo of DPCR. Thank you very much. Same award is presented to NUP Reynaldo Eparua of DPCR. Thank you very much. Same award is presented to NUP Rosie Balyon of DPCR. Thank you very much. And for eminently meritorious and invaluable services rendered as member of the Committee on Police Community Relations Activities, Public Information, and Invitations during the successful conduct of the 121st Police Service Anniversary Celebration held last August 8, 2022 at the PNP Multi-Purpose Center, Camp Brigadier General Rafael Crame, Quezon City. The Medalya ng Kasanayan is awarded to NUP Lilia Pamilar of DPCR. Thank you very much. Again, let us give another round of applause to our awardees. Congratulations, and to our presenters, sirs, please be seated. And now, to introduce our guest of honor and speaker, we would like to call the Director for Police Community Relations, Police Major General Edgar Alan Okubo.
Our guest of honor and speaker serves as Executive Vice President at Metrobank Foundation Incorporated, one of the biggest and most established corporate foundations in the Philippines. This after completing his duties as the Chief of Staff during the entire tenure of Honorable Maria Leonor Robredo as the 14th Vice President of the Philippines. Prior to that, he served as Program Manager of the Disaster Net Project of the Harvard Humanitarian Initiative. The project aims to improve community-based disaster preparedness and response in the Philippines by leveraging research and training programs. He graduated from the Master in Public Policy program of Harvard University's John F. Kennedy School of Government in 2015 with a concentration on democracy, politics, and institutions. Prior to pursuing graduate studies, he was in Shanghai, China, serving as the program manager of Stepping Stones, Shanghai's first and only citywide voluntary English teaching program for migrant children from the poorer provinces of China. His last engagement in the Philippines before moving to Shanghai was serving as the head executive assistant of the late Secretary Jesse M. Robredo of the Department of the Interior and Local Government. He was the Associate Director of the Team Energy Center for Bridging Leadership of the Asian Institute of Management. Prior to that, he spent a total of 4 years working for the center in various capacities, including as training manager and as project coordinator. The center was established as an endowed leadership training and research institute that aims to develop leaders who are able to mobilize stakeholders to collaboratively tackle development issues. He graduated summa cum laude, class valedictorian, and program awardee of the Development Studies Program of the Ateneo de Manila University in 2006. He was also given recognition as one of the 10 Jose Rizal Model Students of the Philippines in 2005. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all give a round of applause to the Executive Vice President of the Metrobank Foundation Incorporated, Mr. Philip Francisco D.
Troop Commander, kindly give the order of Tikas Pahinga to your troops.
Because... No! Pinuno, because... No!
Police Lieutenant General Rodel O. Sermonia, the Acting Deputy Chief, PNP 4 Administration. Police Major General Emmanuel B. Peralta, the Acting Chief of Directorial Staff. Attorney Alpegar M. Triambulo, Inspector General Internal Affairs Service. Police Major Community Relations. Mr. Perfecto Ramon Z. Di Mayuga Jr., Senior Vice President, Philippine Savings Bank. Mr. Carlo Benjamin Y. Nice, Chairman, Country's Outstanding Police Officers in Service and President-elect of the Rotary Club of New Manila East. Mr. Marlon B. Manyaol, President, Rotary Club of New Manila East. My colleagues at Metrobank Foundation, Mr. Kenny Ralph Fernando and Ms. Cristal T. Batino. To the members of the PNP Directorial Staff, the directors of the PNP National Support Units, to the awardees honored today and their respective families who are proudly cheering for them and have supported them since day one, other senior officers, police commissioned officers, police non-commissioned officers, and non-uniformed personnel, and friends from the media, as well as other PNP personnel and stakeholders who are joining us via Facebook Live, isang mapagpalang umaga po sa ating lahat. We are gathered this morning to recognize yet another batch of outstanding men and women within the police sector who have demonstrated outstanding leadership, unimpeachable integrity, moral courage, and above all, excellence in public service. Today, we are honoring the awardees for katangi-tanging gawa, kasanayan, pagkilala, as well as the 3 police officers who are hailed as Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos for 2023. In November of 2022, the Metrobank Foundation launched the 2023 cycle of the Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos here in Camp Crame. 10 months after, we are back to finally cap the year-long selection process and recognize the newest addition to the roster of Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos, bringing our total to more than 700 since starting this program in 1985. The pursuit of service excellence is a path that is strewn with boundless opportunities to make a difference, but it is not for the faint of heart to achieve anything excellent, because achieving anything excellent for the nation requires a sustained commitment to serve with sacrifice and the grit to weather failure and setbacks along the way. Our awardees for this feature are men and women who go above and beyond the call of duty. They are extraordinary individuals whose work and advocacies radiate excellence and positive transformation toward their immediate communities, the institutions they represent, and ultimately the country that we all love and want to serve. Now more than ever, we need stories that inspire, especially from the Philippine National Police. For 2023, we have a police officer who stands not just as a protector, but also as a mentor for out-of-school youth and children in conflict with the law. We have a female awardee who led numerous anti-scalawag operations to clean the ranks within the PNP. Finally, we have a police officer who champions innovation in law enforcement and community development, values the welfare of his colleagues and subordinates. Lastly, we have awardees who have received the medalya ng natatanging gawa, kasanayan, and pagkilala for their commitment to the pursuit of the common good. For your service and all the times that you've gone above and beyond the call of duty, we in the private sector, in the civilian sector, thank you with all our heart. We honor not only your success as individuals, but also the foundations of trust and collaboration that the partnership between our institutions are built on. It is for this very reason that we at the Metrobank Foundation continuously strive to amplify the reach of Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos Award for Police Officers. Through this program and along with our partners, the Philippine National Police, the Philippine Savings Bank, and the Rotary Club of New Manila East, we prove outstanding Filipinos and provide them with a platform for their voices to be heard across the nation and open avenues for cooperation among like-minded individuals. We trust that with each person they inspire to act, we press closer and closer towards the attainment of our common goals for the nation. On behalf of Metrobank Foundation and our program and institutional partners, let me extend our gratitude and appreciation to the Philippine National Police under the helm of Police General Benjamin Acorda Jr. Thank you for the steadfast and enduring partnership. Thank you for the continued support to the programs and thrust of Metrobank Foundation. Muli po, maraming salamat, magandang umaga at mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Philip D., Executive Vice President, Metro Bank Foundation, Incorporated.
Manto!
Please be seated. The Philippine National Police highly appreciates the presence of our guest of honor and speaker and would like to present a plaque of appreciation and a token. And to present the plaque and token is the Deputy Chief PNP for Administration, Police Lieutenant General Rodel Ceremonia, and he will be assisted by the Chief Directorial Staff, IGES, and TDPCR. May we request our esteemed guest to rise. Citation reads for his invaluable support to the PNP as guest of honor and speaker during the Monday flag raising ceremony at the PNP National Headquarters, Brigadier General Rafael Crame, Quezon City. Plaque of appreciation is presented to Mr. Philip D., Executive Vice President, Metro Bank Foundation, Incorporated. A token is likewise presented to our honored guest. A photo souvenir is also presented. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Magsitayo po tayong lahat at ating pong awitin ang PNP Lingkod ng Bayan. Thank you, and please be seated. And now we would like to request the awardees to please rise and to proceed to the lower ground for the pass and review. May we request Mr. Philip D., Executive Vice President of the Metro Bank Foundation, Incorporated, assisted by Police Brigadier General Reynaldo Pawid, to proceed in front to acknowledge the troop during the pass and review. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now witness the pass in review.
Kalipunan. Sumalikod ko. Cut. Pasok. Sit! Up sa kanan. Hop! Pasulong. Good!
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The participating units in today's parade are Legal Service,
Directorate for Controllership,
Health Service,
Police Security and Protections Group,
Finance Service,
Communication and Electronics Service,
Civil Security Group,
Criminal Investigation and Detections Group,
Directorate for Plans,
Directorate for Research and Development,
Engineering Service,
Directorate for Police Community Relations,
PNP Forensic Group,
Information Technology Management Service,
PNP Training Service,
Police Community Affairs and Development Group,
Highway Patrol Group,
PNP Explosive Ordnance Disposal and K-9 Group,
Internal Affairs Service,
Directorate for Investigation and Detective Management,
Directorate for Logistics.
Directorate for Human Resource and Doctrine Development.
Approaching, ladies and gentlemen, is our troop commander and staff, led by Police Colonel Bodaño of
Lieutenant
CSG,
Colonel Merdiguia Jr. of Legal Service,
Lieutenant Colonel Iringan of LSS,
Lieutenant Colonel Mendoza of HPG,
and Lieutenant Colonel Dantes of Finance Service.
our Philippine National Police Band, led by Lieutenant Panyabo of the Headquarters Support Service,
Hit. Kanan. Hop!
Alpha Company Commander and Staff, led by Police Major Laviste of AKG,
Police Captain Lim of Finance Service,
and Police Captain Labiosa of Health Service.
our first platoon leader, Police Captain Castro of DIDM, our second platoon leader, Lieutenant Tarampe of HPG, Ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the colors. Thank you, and please be seated.
Bravo Company Commander and Staff, led by Major Mang Osan of CIDG,
Police Captain Borja Jr. of IAS,
and Captain Salamero of EOD K9 Group.
our first platoon leader, Lieutenant Balikak Jr. of ITMS, and our second platoon leader, Lieutenant Kamata of ACG.
Pinuno. Pasulong. Cut. Hit. Kaliwa. Ha. Hit. Kaliwa. Ha. Pinuno. Tok. Pinuno. Tapos na po ang pagpupugay sa watawat. Harap sa kanan. Hop. Sulong. Liko sa kaliwa. Kad.
And that concludes the flag raising ceremony. To Mr. Philip D., Executive Vice President of Metrobank Foundation Incorporated, thank you very much, sir, for joining us. Congratulations to all the awardees. Mabuhay ang Philippine National Police. Magandang umaga po at sama-sama tayo para sa serbisyong nagkakaisa.